Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be trying out some new products. Now, I don't have a full face of new products, but I do have a couple that I'm really excited to try. All right, so I'm going to bring my mirror up here so that way I can see what I'm doing. So the first product that I'm going to be using is the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. And I feel like I've shown this maybe once or twice on my channel, but I can't really remember. It's so new to me that I wanted to actually, share it on here as like a new product. I have the shade Cream. There's 3 different shades. There's white, there's cream, and then there's like rose gold. But I like something that's kind of more like my skin. This shade is a little bit dark than my skin is, as you can tell. But for the eyes, I think it will be fine. Item that I'm so excited to try. So I picked up the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I've had some points saved up from my Ulta, and I really wanted this, so I got it for myself. She went all out with a whole bunch of color, and I'm super excited to try it. I really wish that maybe she had put like a lime green or something in here. I feel like that would just be a little fun shade to put in here with all the other colors, but I'm super excited to try this out. I've seen so many other reviews about this palette, and I saw her video that I will leave the link below that she swatches every single shade and tells you about the palette, and I am just really excited. I've watched Jaclyn Hill for years. This is from Morphe. This is the M505. First into this shade right here called Love Handles. So I am noticing as I'm dipping into the pan that there is a little bit of fallout. If you can see that right there on the shade, there is a little bit of fallout, which is not a bad thing. It's just something to look forward to. I'm going to put this in the crease. I'm being called to this shade right here called Positivity. I'm going to go very light-handed with this, and then I'm going to put that just below that other shade in the crease. Wow, okay. I really like this shade. And you can, that was just one really light layer. It's just getting more and more intense the more I blend it out. I'm going to go back into that other Morphe brush that we first used, just to kind of blend out those edges a little bit. I'm really excited for this palette. I'm excited to use it more and get more comfortable with color, because I definitely stick toward more of the neutral and nudes kind of shades. Wow, I just totally went crazy with that eye. But this shade is really pretty. I'm living for it. I really love a good peachy eye, peachy corally eye. If you guys didn't see my video when I collabed with Kat McCloud here on YouTube, I will leave that link for you to go watch it, because I did a very peachy corally eye look with glitter, and it turned out so good. I was so excited about it. I think those looks are so fun. They're so flattering on so many people, and especially for spring. I am going to take a little bit more of the peachy shade and put it a little bit more in the inner corner here, because you can see this eye. I brought it in a little more in than on the eye. Should I go really crazy or just kind of stick with the theme? I feel like if I go too crazy, I'm going to end up regretting it, but I kind of want to. We're just going to do it, and if I don't like it, I'll just redo it. Okay, so I'm actually going to go into one of the purple shades. I'm kind of just trying to figure out which purple shade I want to do. I think I want to try this purple shade right here, which is called Therapy Sesh. It's a very vibrant, bright purple. I go in with using a Morphe M433 brush. By the way, I know I'm using a lot of Morphe things. I've been using Morphe brushes thus far, and I'm using the Morphe palette. This is not sponsored. Morphe just really knows how to do makeup brushes really well for a good price. And I'm just gonna put this in the outer crease. Whoa, do you see that? I just barely put that on my eye, and you can already see the pigment there. It's really bright, but it complements that peach shade really well. So I'm just gonna continue to blend this into the outer crease. and kind of bring it up as I'm losing product, trying to blend it in with that other shade. And if you always need to blend something out, just take the lash brush you use with the last color you use, and you can blend those edges out. One thing that I wish that she would have had in here was like a really light kind of lilac color. I feel like that would just look so pretty in the inner corner. A dance party. It's like a really deep, vibrant, kind of, can't even think of the word. Magenta. That's the shade I was thinking of, magenta. And I'm going to put this on the outer edge of the eye, outer lid. Just kind of start to blend that up and into the crease. I'm going to take the shade that we used for Positivity, the peachy corally shade, to kind of blend out the edges a little bit. We're going to go in later and kind of clean up the edges, so I'm not really worried about how they look right now, but I love that we're kind of bringing in the peachy and purple tones together with that shade. I am going to be a little bit bold, and I'm going to do a little bit of a cut crease and use the yellow in here. Grab the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a flat brush like this. This is the Morphe M167, and I'm just going to take some of the concealer and I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand like this, because I want to be able to have control of the concealer. So that's why I'm using a brush, but I'm also going to put it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to start in the inner corner of my eye and kind of bring that concealer across. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit more of a fluffier but flat brush. This is not from Morphe. This is an artistry brush. So now I'm going to go into this bright yellow we have here called No Joke. And we're just going to pick that up with our brush. Okay. Wow, that's bright. Okay. Oh my goodness. That is so bright. The shade Dance Party, and I'm going to go back into that, and we're going to deepen out this outer lid a little bit more. This probably took the turn for the worse, but it's okay. We're gonna trust the process, and hopefully it will all come together at the end. Like I said, I don't play with color that often, but it's okay. It's still fun. Glitter here from Stila. This is Diamond Dust. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna apply glitter to the right in the inner corner. So I'm gonna take kind of a smaller brush. I'm gonna take this brush from Eco Tools. It's a very teeny tiny pencil brush. And I'm just gonna take some of that glitter on there at the very inner part of the eye. I'm going to apply some glitter there. I'm going to kind of drag it in just like a tad, so that we kind of have a little couple streaks coming in the lid. So I have finished with the eyes. I went a little bit more heavy with the glitter. I was putting the glitter on this eye. It kind of took over. I went a little heavy-handed on the side, so I kind of had to make it even. I'm going to take a makeup wipe, and I'm just going to quickly clean up any fallout and clean up the edges. Alright, the next new product that I wanted to try out is from Neutrogena. This is their Prep and Correct Primer. This is the tone correcting, so it's more of like a peachy undertone. So I really wanted to try this. They have a couple other ones, but I just more want to neutralize the redness. I kind of want my skin to look brighter. I'll just neutralize it right in the face. So we're going to go ahead and apply it. Just going to rub it in can already tell that it's kind of neutralizing the redness a tad. Evened out my skin tone a little bit. I'm really liking that. I'm interested to see if I'm gonna add a little bit more around my nose area. Interested to see how well like it makes my makeup last, because that's one thing for me when I look for a primer. That's kind of what I'm looking for, to fill in my pores but really grip the makeup on my face so that it lasts a long time. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in Dewy. I did a review on this, so I will leave that video for you guys to check out. It has this weird paddle thing, which I'm not the hugest fan of. I'm going to take a sponge and blend this out on the face. I've seen this new makeup hack going around, and it's where you apply your powder first and your setting spray. And I was wondering if you guys wanted me to do a video on that hack, because it would definitely be a video where I would have to like do a wear test to see actually how long it will last and things like that. So let me know. If you don't let me know, I still probably am gonna do it, but I still want to know your guys' thoughts on it. Kind of am trying to go a little bit more full coverage than I normally do, just because of the eye look we got going on. That foundation went really well on top of that primer. I'm very impressed. I'm gonna quickly go off camera. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup, and then we'll be back. I have one more product that I want to share with you guys, and then we'll be done with the look. Done with my makeup look. And I have to actually say, I spoke too soon when I talked about that wanting like a lilac shade in a palette. If you see my inner corner here, this shade right here called I'm In It, right here, it looks kind of like a white silvery color, but when you put your finger in it, you get that lilac. I hope you can see that. Let me do a better swatch. Anyway, I was really happy when I wanted to try that for my inner corner highlight, and it was the lilac shade that I was looking for. For the lower lash line, I did go in using this shade right here called Oh Hello. That on the outer 2/3, Tipsy Girl, which is this vibrant pink, on the rest of the inner third. Then I went in with Certified, the lightest shade in the palette, on the brow bones. And yeah, I will leave all the other products that I use down in the description below. The next product I'm going to use is the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. I've heard good things about this, and I really wanted to give it a shot. Then a really big kind of spoolie, so I'm just going to kind of comb through the brows. That's interesting. It doesn't feel like there's any product on the brush, but like if you look at it, there's product. I don't feel like it feels a little wet, but it doesn't feel like it's glopping on product, which I like. I'm just curious if there's enough product going on there that it's going to keep my brows in place. Alright guys, that is it for my video today. I'm really excited how everything new that I used looks. I am ecstatic about this eye look. It's crazy bright and bold, but I love it so much. The primer, the eye primer as well. So we did a face primer and the eye primer. The palette is amazing. I mean, I'm so excited to get more use out of this palette. I love that she still kept a whole bunch of neutrals up here. So if you're looking to go for a more neutral eye look that day, you can definitely stay true to this top couple rows. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're not subscribed, definitely go click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified every time I post a new video. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.